we can't get out before we talk about LA Lakers. They skinned in, maybe not skinned is not the right word, but maybe they by the skin of their teeth, they got into the playoffs. They got into the play-in seed. They beat the New Orleans Pelicans. So all my basketball fans are there. Zion Williamson got hurt at the end. Lakers were winning. Zion made it close. In the end, Lakers won. They will be playing the Denver Nuggets in round 1 as a rematch of the Western Conference Finals last year, where I believe the Nuggets got swept them. I believe. Yep. Yeah, they had to sweep them. Yeah, so going into this series now, we all know you're a big Lakers fan. We know you're a big LeBron fan. What are your thoughts? What are your expectations about this series? How do you think it's going to shape out?
First of all, I want to say apologies to my Golden State Warriors fans. Y'all made an early exit. You know what I'm saying? That's, you know what I'm saying? Lakers not that great, but it's hard to be a Warriors fan. So I you know, sorry, you know, that happened to y'all. I didn't think the Kings was going to come over y'all like that, but you know what I'm saying? Fox said y'all going to have to hold this L.
Well, they're young and talented and they're fast. And the Warriors are old. Klay Thompson can barely move. Draymond Green is Draymond. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, yeah. Only real threat you got is Curry, and Kuminga can play when he wants to play, but you ain't really got nothing else.
Y'all got Curry half court looking dazed. Like, what the fuck is going on?
You got Fox. You got Sabonis. They got players, and they got youth, and so yeah. I thought playoff experience would matter more, but it's all about youth and athleticism, and right now the Kings have more of that than the Warriors. So yeah. But yeah, so what do you think about this Lakers series?
This Lakers, I feel like the key, and everybody got their own opinion about it. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like the key is really like, we know what LeBron can do. We know what you know, D'Angelo Russell as of late has been doing on a consistent night-to-night basis. You know what I'm saying? Mark's been from 3. I don't know where the fuck this came from, but he just been shooting it, and it just been pure. So I'm like, okay, it's working. Keep shooting. Now I used to be at last year like, why the fuck is he shooting that? But it's been working for us. So you know what I'm saying? Keep shooting it. We know we're going to get out of Austin Reeves as far as defense and trying to guard the guard. So I feel like as long as we make some type of effort guarding our mans, like Caldwell Pope and what is it? They got like Aaron Gordon. They got some sleepers on there, man. They got some sleep, and then Jamal Murray, obviously, and Joker. But really, it's really just about letting Joker. You're not going to contain Joker. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta let him be not do the facilitating, more so just as a scorer, you know. And it's going to be a tall task for AD to try to lock in and hone it and stay healthy, guarding him potentially 7 games, because I feel like it's going to go long. It's going to go if then I don't know, unless they wrap it up quick. But we know they the defending champs. So you know, I obviously think Denver may try to, you know, make this out. If it's a gentleman's sweep, you know what I'm saying? That's the low hopes, but high hopes is, you know, if they can get past Denver, they in the finals. I feel like there's nobody in the West really left that's like regular season.
I don't know, coach. I don't know. Have you seen Luka Doncic and Kyrie? Have you seen?
That's if they make it out. They match up against the Suns.
Well, no, they play the Clippers.
Oh, they play the Clippers. And shoot,
that could go either way. I mean, I think the winner of that series is going to give anybody a problem. If you get a healthy Kawhi Leonard and James Harden want to play defense, and you got Westbrook. And Paul George, that's scary, but I think that the winner of that series is going to be a threat to Denver. Well, whoever wins. So I mean, listen, you got the Lakers winning. I mean, listen here, the Lakers got swept last year. I mean, I don't see. I mean,
they lost the last 8 postseason games. Yeah,
like you said, and like you said, the Lakers lost a couple pieces. Caldwell Pope, who can play perimeter and perimeter D. Like, you got swept with him there. Like they say, lost Caruso. Am I supposed to realistically think that the Lakers can all of a sudden, LeBron's 1 year older? Am I realistically supposed to think that the Lakers can handle that? I mean, who's going to stop Jokic? They couldn't stop Jokic last year. Couldn't stop Murray. I'm not gonna say it's a sweep, but it's not gonna go 7 games. It's definitely not gonna go 7 and the Lakers win. But
I mean,
it's LeBron James, and the one thing I learned about LeBron James, being a Wizards fan over the years, you can never count that man out.
no.
But the man's almost 40 years old. I mean, he can't carry a team like he can have his games, but he can't carry a whole series like he did with Cleveland in his early days, and he can't do it like he did with Cleveland the second time around when he had no Kyrie. It was basically just him against the Warriors, and he lit it up, but it was literally just him. I know those days are over. So he can give you a couple games. He can give you two good games, 2 really good LeBron games. In a 7-game series, I don't see LeBron balling out 7 games. I really don't see it, but we'll see.
We got to see these first 2 games. Really, that first game is going to tell us how this series going to go.
You're right. You're right, though. That's the thing, Wavy. They're playing in Denver, and you know how that altitude is. That altitude can wear on you, and I think that might have been what happened last year. LeBron James in peak condition, but what about the teammates? You know, AD, he get injured, he get gassed. You playing that altitude. I don't know, Coach. You said the first 2 games. I don't know.
I've been watching the Lakers for the past couple regular season games, and I've seen the offense output they're capable of. Like when the things are clicking for them, they can reach 120, 140. They can reach that range if they want to, but it's really holding that other team to a respect of, you have to score more points to the other team. All of their games have been within the last 10, like a 10-point differential. So like the games that we're talking about, they lost 8 in a row. Some of them or most of them was in a tight span. So like it really came down to those last couple minutes of LeBron needing somebody to help him close out a game, and they fall flat. So it's really and holding that other team and playing elite defense into the final minute. So we just really need to work on closing. We was trying to get a closer like a Kyrie, you know what I'm saying, in the trade deadline, but none of that fell through. LeBron just basically put his head down. Look, we 8th in the seed and in the West. You know what I'm saying? We got all these great teams. We gotta put our head down, and we just gotta play elite. And I know they in the locker room and training and thinking about these things of the matchups that they have to tweak on. Of course, they have a different squad now facing them, but they have to look at that film, look at where they fell flat, rotations that they missed out on, and letting Jamal Murray cook up all around the damn court, letting Joker do whatever the damn he want to. It was mainly AD being consistent in that task. They always have to play help defense on Joker, which leaves another person open. You can't let Joker go 30, 10, and 10. You know what I'm saying? Have a triple double.
Very capable.
And if he does that, then Murray's going for 30, and then Caldwell Pope's going for 20, Aaron Gordon's going for 15. It's like it's a snowball effect. The games that we've won, which have been few, have been whereas though they had to play elite defense and also output a good offense. So we're gonna see how they deal with this altitude the first game.
You're right.
If they get this dub, I feel like they can squeeze out quick 2 wins, and then we can go back to the LA and see what happens. I only said 7 because Denver's the champion, so
that's a big if. But one thing I will say about your point, you're right. I mean, first game 1, 132, 126. Game 2, 108, 103. Game 3, 119, 108. The closeout game, 113, 111. So the games were close. Yes, but that was before Denver was actually champions. Now it's different fighting for a championship and now defending your crown. Now you know you're good. You proved it with a title. Now you gotta do it again. We'll see. I don't think it's gonna be a sweep. I don't think it's so. Wavy, you're saying Lakers in 7, and I am going to say Nuggets in 5, and I'm gonna a stretch would be 6, but just because of LeBron James is the X factor. If AD performs, we know AD can be a great talent, but it's just, can he show up? LeBron's the X factor. How many dominant games are you gonna get out of LeBron? Because LeBron can carry a team. If he can give you 3 dominant games, this series could definitely go 7. Because I can see AD doing his thing a couple games.
Watch them films. LeBron is not playing elite defense and giving you elite offense. He's not doing that at this age. You have to help him help you. You have to go back, even though you missed your shot. You gotta go back and play D on Jamal Murray, Caldwell Pope. You have to play D. You can't give up in a half court set.
You trust that they're gonna do that?
I lost against you 8 times, and I can't scrape a win out in the postseason. I'm gonna get mad. Me personally,
that should be motivation to want to whip their ass. You're right. But at the end of the day, motivation to want to whip somebody's ass and talent. And well, let me take that back. Because let's be real. This is not a talent mismatch. The Lakers have talent. The Nuggets have talent. The talent is equal. Because you got a 2-time MVP in Jokic. You got Jamal Murray, who's been a big star in the playoffs before. Caldwell Pope with championship experience. You got Lakers obviously with LeBron, AD. The talent is there on both sides. So really what we're talking about here is if AD can stay healthy, and if the age of LeBron James is going to be a factor in this series, because he's getting older. He plays a lot of minutes. Now, granted, his minutes have gone down this year, the last couple of years as he got older. But in the playoffs, he's going to have to play a high level minutes. He's going to have to. He's got to go all out. This is playoffs. Can LeBron James maintain 38, 40, 42 minutes a game? Can he do that? I mean, LeBron James, I know track record, he would tell me yes. But in that altitude, which is why I say altitude is going to be a big thing. Can he play those kind of minutes in that altitude? I don't know. Because altitude, that's not sure. That's why they say Denver has a home, because that altitude makes a difference. If you're not used to playing there on a regular basis, the altitude you can get gassed. And he's young, he's older. You know what I'm saying? He can't, and in order for him to win, he's going to have to play some minutes. Back in LA might not be a problem, but in Denver for the first 2 games, I don't see LeBron James playing 42, 44 minutes in the altitude. He's gonna get worn down.
I'm expecting the supplementary pieces to try to step up in his wake of the D'Angelo Russell in that half court setting. He's lethal. He of operating that offense. LeBron has been comfortable with him, bringing that ball up the court, officiating offense. So I feel like him and with AD, those are those 2 key pieces I'm looking at. I'm like, y'all gonna have to elevate. Now I know what LeBron's gonna give me. You know what I'm saying? I just don't know if he's gonna do it for all 4 quarters, but I know he's gonna give me a good 3 quarters of him whipping ass, of him at least trying to whip some ass. You know what I'm saying? And he has a high basketball IQ, so I'm looking for AD and D'Lo to start the offense and really set a precedent to, like, we don't have to go through LeBron for everything. We're gonna let him be, because there's gonna be times where I feel like LeBron's gonna have to go on Jamal. We're gonna have to make a switch. LeBron's gonna probably have to guard Jamal in the final sets of these minutes, because we're gonna have to look for him to lay some defense on that, to open up opportunities for other people to, like AD, to stay on his man. And it's gonna be a challenge for I think Reeves is gonna have to go on what's his face? I forgot his name, the tall white boy. But it's gonna be rough, but you know what I'm saying? I think they'll make those defensive checkmates. We'll see how this altitude goes. If they win one of these first games, I have the Lakers going to this, getting a W. I don't know if it's going to be in 7, 5, or 4 of that. But we'll see. You know what I'm saying? Because I could see LeBron in his older age telling these guys, like, I am at the end of ends. I'm 39. I played majority of the season to not get swept. At least I'm playing so we could actually get this championship. So I'm expecting some people to make some big big boy plays. And hopefully we can get LeBron and AD to stay healthy.
There you go. And if you want to hear more opinions and reactions about sports and the Lakers, you can also check out WavyWise's YouTube page, where he does all shorts reactions on LA Lakers, LeBron James, and the NBA playoffs. So if you want to hear more in depth, go check out his YouTube page. As we said, it was Wayne.Y.
Yeah, but I think we might be doing a rebranding on that. We're trying to get everything consistent